Hello, Fear the Meerkat here. I'm going to keep the screen on for a second because in a minute I'm going to be driving within the game. You know, not actually driving and playing at the same time because that would be incredibly dangerous. But yes, whilst I'm doing that, I'm not going to be able to talk. So I'm gonna do my intro here. Yes, so welcome to the second episode of Bloodstone. Unlike Legend of Zelda, I should be able to make this a decent length. If you remember correctly, we just got in, I believe is an Aston Martin. It has different controls to the boat. Well, it has the same controls, up, down, left, right, and so on, but you can't shoot weapons whilst you're in a car, and the steering is much more sort of sensitive on it, so you don't have to move in sort of big sweeping kind of motions whilst you're in the car. You just need to kind of nudge it a bit. So be careful if you're playing along with this whilst you're doing that. So yeah, we have to chase this car that's got the bomb on it. So yeah, here we go. You don't need to worry about being shot. This dialogue really isn't important. Basically, it's already pretty clear what you have to do. So yeah, the main thing you need to watch out for is other traffic. Now, it's been a while since I did this. I won't keep on the accelerator whilst you're turning. I would let go of the accelerator button for a minute whilst you're turning, just because you're going to be turning a lot. And if you get stuck, then you're pretty much stuck, if you see what I mean. You end up behind a truck or whatever. You end up sliding on, say the truck's to the right of you, and you end up sliding to the left of it, and you get stuck. Then you're pretty much done. The car's going to get too far ahead of you. I'm not going to demonstrate that. That's, yeah. Cars you can sort of push out of your way a bit, but you should still try not to, I take it that crashed earlier. Fortunate thing about this area here is, firstly it seems I can talk, and secondly there's no traffic on this little bit here. So you have to be careful with the turning here. Turning on this bit's quite tricky, but it's not as tricky.
Grab him, Bond. If he makes it to the Acropolis, it's over.
From this point on, I think traffic is minimal,
He's
so
almost there, Bond. Take him out.
pity to see an Aston Martin with scratches on it.
Fireworks? Did you know there were going to be fireworks?
Honestly? Yes.
How did you know?
Quite honestly? Intuition.
Graphics for faces really are off on this game. Backgrounds look great, but
Nice to see you, 007. I was worried that you wouldn't make it in time.
Well, that makes two of us.
Well done.
Thank you.
May I get you something to drink?
Yes, I'll have a bourbon, neat.
And what can I provide for the gentleman?
I'll have...
You'll have a vodka martini.
here we go with the song. they seem to be very fond in the Daniel Craig Bond films of showing Bond punching people during the songs. Talk more about the songs in a minute.
Bond here.
Good morning, 007. I know we promised you a week's holiday after Athens, but we have a situation developing that requires immediate attention. Are you free to speak?
Yes, I can talk. I'm in a hotel. I should be online in a moment.
There you are. How much do you know about Midhurst Laboratories?
Biotech firm, publicly traded, City of London, military contractor.
But not just any military contractor. 2 years ago, Midhurst Laboratories signed a contract for some mission-critical biotechnology for our defense forces that's so secret I'm loath to discuss it even on this link.
I understand.
Good. Last week, one of their senior researchers, Malcolm Tedworth, went missing from his yacht in the English Channel. At first, the Royal Navy presumed he was dead. His boat was discovered capsized after a squall off the coast. But this morning, we received a tip that he's alive and about to sell that research to a buyer in Istanbul.
How reliable is the information?
Doubtful. An anonymous caller from a cell phone purchased at a convenience store in Madrid. The phone went dead. But soon after, the US Echelon system picked up another cell phone transmission near a construction site in downtown Istanbul, using the keywords researcher, bioweapons, and password.
It might be a trap, a setup. Any chance that it's the researcher himself? Pang of conscience, second thoughts about selling out the UK?
That's why the helicopter is landing outside your hotel. There'll be a jet waiting at the airport. And when you arrive in Istanbul, do whatever you have to, by any means necessary, to find out who's behind this. And make sure that research doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
With extreme prejudice. If you've never seen Apocalypse Now, that joke will have just passed you by. So yeah, I hope you could hear the Bond song okay.
Good morning, 007. We located the cell phone that the Echelon system found, and tracked it to the opening of an ancient catacomb beneath this construction site. We lost the signal when it went below ground, but you may be able to pick it up again once you get into the catacombs. Q branch, end transmission.
I would have thought just the shirt would be okay, and trousers, obviously. But, you know, Istanbul's pretty hot, so I hear, weather-wise. These people sort of behave like real people. This is cool.
Can't you drive it? We're late. I've got a meeting in half an hour.
My advice is he's probably not going to let us through. But that's crap.
You! Stop! Where do you think you're going? Dr. Bond.
British Museum, Architectural Heritage Foundation. Here to study your preservation efforts.
Nah,
You can call the Turkish Ministry of Culture.
I don't care. Nobody goes down there without a hard hat.
Of course. Safety first.
This construction site marks the point we lost Tedworth's signal. We need to find out if he's still friendly or working with our enemies. Use your smartphone to search for evidence.
So, I mean, look at this detail on the backgrounds here. Yeah, I don't know if just Stone just sings a song or if she's actually one of the voice actresses for this.
cloned that computer's hard drive. I'll pass it on to our analysts. Continue searching the area.
Obviously, they've got the whole diamond thing going with the song. Love the way that they insist you have to have a hard hat, but no one bothers you when you go inside these cabins that presumably have sensitive information in them. Not as sensitive as the information we're searching for, but still.
Dr. Bond, the foreman is ready to meet you. Please wait for him in the far cabin. Come this way.
Apparently we're allowed in these cabins, which must have architectural plans and things like that in them. I just want to quickly change one thing, so it'll only take a second, on the options. I might as well show off what I'm doing here. I want to change it so that sprint is on right shift rather than just shift, and that means I need to make sure that there's nothing on left shift. There doesn't seem to be, so I know that looks boring, but I suppose it's something I would recommend to you because of course it's just next to the up, down, left, right buttons.
This way, Dr. Bond.
I have a funny feeling this is a trap. It's not that funny, actually.
He's trapped! Now!
It's a clumsy way to do it. I mean, that sort of gives me time to jump out of the window or the door or whatever. I don't think that's necessary. Someone could just come in and shoot me and that was awkward. You can
The intruder has been dealt with. Talon squad, take care of the body. Be quick about it. We need more time with that British scientist.
Actually, okay. In that case, probably better to use the PK7, whatever it is. So yeah, I'm gonna stop for a second just to talk, basically. So I found out that focus aim will automatically fill up all of the focus aims, all three of them, if you get to the point where you can no longer get a focus aim and you've missed all of them. So that's why two of the focus aim circles sort of filled themselves in on the last episode without me really doing anything. So one thing I would suggest you do is sprint up to someone in the way I just did and press F whenever you have a chance, basically. So yeah, it was kind of awkward jumping from that thing. One kind of sprinted or ran, I prefer the term ran, and then he just sort of halted when he got to the door of the cabin whilst he was in midair, and I would have thought the momentum would kill him, basically, would make him fall over, but no, apparently not. Alright, as you can see, there's a couple of red things there. People with guns, basically. I may well have just been detected. That would be unfortunate. Yes, I rather suspect I have. That would be quite annoying. Ah. Yeah.
Searching! Cover me!
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna restart from the checkpoint. I might cut out some bits, but yes, I'm gonna restart from the checkpoint and see if I can manage to do this better this time.
Area 2 is down. Someone check it out. I'm there now. Just filling it up. It will be up online in a second. Copy. Don't go off again. South team, perform sweep of your area. Check in if you find anything suspicious.
Don't think I've got any suspicion.
Mission is nearly complete. Maintain patrol. Your orders are to shoot any intruders on site. We can't be compromised. Police scanner currently showing no unusual activity.
What was that?
Keep the generator fuel canister safely harnessed. Center team, report in. Clear Delta. Nothing already.
Well, I don't know if I'm doing this right or not so far, but you know what? Screw it. I've done enough messing around now.
The generator in area 2 is down. Someone check it out. I'm there now. Just filling it up.
I hope I'm showing you how to do this right. Alright, there should be one more of them. I'm not gonna risk focus aim.
Something's there! Hey!
Yeah, sod it. I'm sorry if you're trying to do this right. I greatly apologise, but I've tried, and if I haven't succeeded, then screw it, I haven't succeeded.
Bond, you've got to get into the tunnel system.
I'm sick of messing around here. I'm not particularly good at stealth sections, so... Yeah, I could have guessed how to do this. I'm gonna try to get to the end of this level, or at least another place that seems appropriate. I hope it grabs onto the rope or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try to get to a point that seems appropriate. I've been doing this for about 35 minutes now, but I've probably cut a lot out.
Tanner, I'm headed for the catacombs.
hand over here! What? What do you want? I need help with this guy. The boss wants to make him untraceable. Untraceable? Yeah, he doesn't want to be identified.
I think I'm gonna wait till I'm certain those guys are out of the way. At least until there's only one of them. Not quite sure what to do here. Suppose I'll wait to see how long they're going to stay there for, and then see if I can manage to sneak around them. Guess you got blind fury for shooting at people. Possibly for shooting them in the head. I don't know, but definitely for shooting them. So, alright, there's one guy with a gun there. I'm obviously gonna have to be careful. Bond moves in such... This is one of very few problems I have with this, which is Bond moves in a really, really awkward way. No, I'm not going to risk a takedown. I'd probably get some sort of award for it, but... So yeah, you can pick up guns now, bullets for the things you're missing, basically. You know, whatever weapon you're missing ammo for. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Sounds like somebody's coming here. I think I'll operate train once I'm certain that there's nobody there.
We've secured the perimeter around the catacombs. The final access tunnel is blocked out. Continuing patrols. Out. Right. Don't make us switch.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. Chaos. Nothing wrong with a little chaos. Well, there was a thing for operating train a second ago, but it seems to have gone now. Yes, sir. Fair enough. Ah, I see. Alright, I'm gonna obviously have to try to get these guys without getting shot. And without alerting them, if possible.
Someone there?
Yep. one good thing about this game is it has some fairly sensible AI. So, like, let me give you an example. In the GoldenEye remake, GoldenEye Reloaded, or whatever its silly title was, they would spot you if you were making too much noise, but they won't spot the fact that someone's just dropped dead in front of them. They literally won't spot this. Operate train there, but what's the other thing I have to do? I suppose I'll have to search for it. My guess would be that it's past here, basically. Alright, I'm gonna stop after I get
the Englishman. Yeah, he's still not talking to the boss. I'm tired of being stuck in these tunnels.
This shouldn't be too long now.
Good. Sooner the better.